Discipline and consistency are one of the most challenging things to hold ourselves accountable to in roofing sales. And when you have a really good week or a good day or a good month, it's really easy to let off the gas and be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take the afternoon off. And then one afternoon slips into the next afternoon and the next afternoon. And before you know it, your sales momentum comes plummeting, crashing down. And the only way to get out of it is to get back on track. But then we get in our head and we're like, okay, well, it dropped now. So everything from when I was doing well till I dropped, I can't recover that. That's lost time, that's lost opportunity. And then now I got to work twice as hard to get back to the place that I should have been if I just stayed on the gas. And for many of us, we can get in our head and say, hey, well, I already let it slip this much, and then it feels insurmountable. And we end up putting a nail in our own coffin by not recovering ever. And it's almost like when you were on a diet at some point in your life, maybe. I know I was. I gained 30 pounds when I got into the roofing business, drinking too much and working too much and not taking care of myself. And I remember if I ever had like a cheat meal, I'd never just cheat a little bit. It was like, well, I already cheated, so I might as well have 8 more beers and then eat a whole cake to myself. So that same concept can poison our success in sales. So in this video, I want to share with you a really simple way to maintain consistency and perform at a really high level. First, I just want to say a quick welcome or welcome back if you're new here. Adam Bensman, the Roof Strategist, and everything that I do on my channel is designed to help you and your team smash your income goal and give every customer an amazing experience. So if you haven't yet done it, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss a thing. And you're welcome to join me inside my free training center as well. There's a link in the description, or you can text the word free to 303-222-7133. In fact, inside there, I've got a playlist on goals and motivation that I think you might really like if you're jiving on this video. All right, let's rock and roll. So consistency. How do we maintain consistency? Especially when one of two things happens. Consistency is easy to fall off of when we're doing really well because we just say, hey, what's a little break here and there? And then consistency is also easy to fall away when we're getting started and we don't have traction yet because we feel like we have nothing to lose because nothing's really going on. So no matter which end you're on, the key thing to focus on is that in this mindset, whether it's you're doing really well or you're not doing well, it's overly focused on the results, meaning the sales. And ultimately, we can't control whether or not people buy from us. I know that some folks in the comment section might argue with me on this, and that's okay. I invite it. If you disagree, drop a comment below. But ultimately, we cannot control whether or not someone buys from us, period. Their purchase decision is at their own free will. What we can control is how we communicate that message and what we do. Okay, two things, how we communicate and what we do. So the secret to consistency is to literally lose sight of the results, lose sight of the sales you're making or not making, and put blinders on and focus on what you need to be doing and what you need to be saying each and every day. And imagine this, imagine waking up every day saying, whether you have 100 sales in your pipeline or 0 sales in your pipeline, you're gonna go to work and do the same activities to generate the deals that you need to, whether you have them or not. And this way, you focus on the right thing, which is what you can control, which is putting blinders on the activities and putting blinders on what we say. And when we practice our pitch, communicating clearly, presenting, overcoming objections, those are the elements that are 100% within our control. And I hate seeing sales reps lose sight of what's in their control and then start blaming, oh, well, this person didn't buy from me and they gave me this feedback and that customer, and then everything's not their fault. They have an excuse on everything. And I've caught myself doing it too. It's easier to place blame elsewhere than it is to turn inward. So the secret to consistency, as simple as this sounds, works. Forget the results and focus on the activities. Results don't matter, activities do. You stay on the activities, the results follow. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me in today's video. If you want more, jump inside my free training center. You can get in right here, or you can text the word free to 303-222-7133. And if you want to hang with me here on YouTube, I think you're going to really like this video. And I'll see you on the next one.